Good evening, humans. TYrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ultimates Donatello figure from Super7. This line has been super fun, and Donatello is no exception to that, so let's get right into it. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, Donatello looks phenomenal, and that is to say, much like the other Turtles, I think this is just a damn near perfect modernization of the classic Playmate toys. They nailed everything, the colors, and Donatello I've always loved the color scheme they picked for that original Playmates toy. The skin tone against the purple just looks so good. It makes the purple pop. It's a really nice deep purple here. And yeah, again, just same with the other Turtles. I love that they textured the headband, the attentions to skin detail. I mean, all of that is the same as the other Turtles, obviously, because these are all the same buck, but just done really well. And again, the Donatello color scheme just translates super well. So gotta say, aesthetics are absolutely an A+. As with the other TMNT Ultimates, we get another great loadout of accessories with Donatello, and starting off with that classic just brown sprue with all the weapons on it, the exact same weapons that are here, just unpainted in that classic look. So if that's what you're going for, you have that option, which is fantastic. And from there, I guess we'll go on to some of the weapons that were on the sprue. So we get like this, again, I keep forgetting to look up the names of these weapons, but yeah, just done really well in the silver with this kind of hook weapon. And yeah, the wraps look really nice with a pretty sweet wash. And you get the same treatment to this hand dagger. You can see there with the details. And then finally with this one with 3 points. So all the same with that beautiful shade of silver and the nice wash. Then we move on to, let's get into hands. And of course, right out of the box, we get our gripping hands that have the vertical hinge, which is always welcome. Then we get a set of fists. Then a set of other gripping hands with a horizontal hinge. And I think these are also slightly wider because I was able to get the bow stabs into these a little bit easier than the ones that come out of the package. And then finally, some posed grasping hands, done really well with even the nails painted, which is pretty cool. Then we go on to the bow stabs, actually circling back around to weapons, and you do get two, just like you got with the original Playmates toy. They're both the exact same thing, so there's no difference. Same sculpt, same paint, all that. So you just get two of them. Again, I admire their consistency. Then we get a slice of pizza with some pepperoni on it. Really nicely done. Not particularly appetizing, but again, it is a toy. Then we get 2 shurikens, if I can pick them up. And they do got a little bit of point of them, so you know, be careful there. But again, that beautiful shade of silver. And then finally, not finally, ultimately, we have 2 versions of the communicator. So we get one closed, great sculpt and painted details, and then we get one open. And again, just great attention to detail, some nice various blues, going up against the greens and browns up here. The back of it, you got a little bit of like a vent and just some nice, just touches that kind of make it seem a little bit more real. Then finally, we get the alternate head sculpt, which looks really good. Really like the expression here. I've kind of had mixed feelings on some of the other alternate heads, but I do really like this one. It's got it looks mean. And that is accessories. When it comes to articulation, naturally we have the same range and just kind of, I guess, move set as you do for the other Turtles, since it's the same buck, but regardless, we're gonna break it down here. So starting with the head, we're coming up about that far because we're on that ball joint, which you can see up in there, kind of, not really getting it lit, but so really good up. Not so much on the down. You're kind of just looking forward-ish, but you get some really nice tilt there. Then we come down to the shoulders and no butterfly, so we're just on our hinge and swivel. Bring us up to about our T. We have our bicep swivel. We have single jointed elbows, bringing us up not even quite to 90. Part of that's the elbow pads here. Then we have our hinge and swivel at the wrists. Again, everything is horizontal with the exception of the grasping hands that come out of the box. Nothing in the diaphragm, but we do have this little piece down here at the hips that kind of moves around, so that will act for some slight rotation. Definitely gives you a little bit of something. Then talking about the hips themselves, we have absolutely phenomenal splits for days, as it were. And part of that is also your thigh swivel. You're single jointed at the knees, so we're going to come to just about 90, and you got a little bit of rotation there as well. Then for our feet, we have gorgeous point, absolutely insane forward, and insane rocker as well. So that's articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here's Donatello with some other TMNT ultimates, with some other TMNT lines from other companies, with some Hasbro, with some imports, with some monsters, finally with an Articulated Icons Oni, and yours truly in human form as an Articulated Icons Ninja. So my final thoughts on the TMNT Ultimates Donatello from Super7 is that it is just like the others, a near perfect update of the original Playmates toys. My only real complaint with these turtles so far has been that, like, the hip joints, again, that little piece that's right before the ball joint is a little too thin, and if the joint isn't moving like super freely, it's a little jarring. But you know, just be careful with it and you're usually good. So yeah, absolutely pick this up if you are into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if you want a nice update to those original Playmates toys, and yeah, or if you like Super7 Ultimates in general, just like definitely a great line to get into. And I believe they are still available on various websites, including Big Bad Toy Store. So I will include links below in the description to where you can potentially pick up Donatello and the other turtles, hopefully. So yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. If you did, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and or sharing. Beyond that, I have other ways to help the channel in the description as well, not limited to. I just started a Patreon, and I don't have anything up on the Patreon yet, just because I'm still kind of getting things settled, but please check it out, and I'll hopefully be posting things up there real soon. And with your help, and I have tiers as low as $1, I will be able to do that sooner than later. So yeah, ultra thanks to you one last time for watching, and I hope you take care of yourself, take care of those around you, and most importantly, stay weird, simians.